everybody. Thank you so much for joining me again today. So today I have the Once Upon a Book Club, the Advent unboxing. So this was the Advent calendar that you usually would unbox for Christmas time, but it didn't arrive until January 9th. So obviously it was super late. Today is now, I think it's the 27th. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I've been sick, my husband's been sick, my dog had a little event last night where we had to go to the emergency vet, and now he's on meds, and it's just, we're all just not doing so good right now, but hanging in there. So pardon my appearance. I'm very crusty and dry, and blowing my nose, my face hurts, but I'm gonna power through this because at least it's giving me a little bit time to read, just until I fall asleep. But anyway, so this came on the 9th. So this is a very, very large box, and there's this side, and just for comparison, I still have here the Halloween one that I just did, just so you can kind of see side by side the size difference between the two. That orange box is the size of a normal standard monthly, and then this pink one is the Advent, so just to kind of see side by side. So yeah, it is quite a bit larger and much heavier. This box actually also came a little bit damaged, so I'm just hoping all the items are okay. I haven't read through, but I did just open the tape on the side to open it, but here it's totally open, and this was kind of like this, so this is how it arrived. So I'm just a little bit disappointed in this, and the bottom was just a little bit open as well. Here it was just open a bit, so I hope everything's good. It looks like it is. So this one, here's the book we got, and I'm actually not even done yet. I still have my bookmark. I think I have 2 more stories to read. So it's Once Upon a Book Club presents 12 Days of Book Clubmas, and then here's all the authors that participated. So you get 12 stories. I got 2 left to read, so I will get through the 10 that I have, and then I'll just stop for a little bit, a couple minutes, and I'll read the last 2. I just kind of would read the story this time and just go to the next one, and I ignored the open your gift now, just because it was I just kind of wanted to show how everything came. It does come nicely in here, and I started trying to find number 1 and I couldn't, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna do it later. It's a lot to look through. So, and this time I'm also not gonna go and tell you what all the stories are about, because then this is gonna take a really long time. This book is 223 pages. So each story is roughly 20 pages long. One thing that I feel when you have a book of short stories is that, I don't know, sometimes, at least for me, it's not enough for me to really connect with the characters. So a whole story has to happen and a connection has to happen. And with short stories, sometimes I feel like it's hard to do. There's probably 3 stories in here that I could say I really liked. Other than that, I mean, not that I didn't like the others. Some of them I did like, some of them not so much. I'm not gonna go and tell you which ones I didn't like, just because I don't want to be mean, but I just felt like sometimes they were trying to give you that connection, and I just wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't long enough for me to feel a connection to a character in 20 pages. I'll tell you which ones I did like when we get to them. But so this one here, now they don't actually put Post-its in them. What they do is it's highlighted. So, and this is not a Post-it, this is just part of the page. So they kind of highlight the part where you're supposed to open your gift. Versus before just putting in a Post-it. But now this here was kind of sitting on top, and I couldn't find a page number on it, but it says Once Upon a Book Club Bath Soak. Sorry for the stressful year. Pour into a warm bath, lavender, rose petals, and Epsom salt. So I think this here was just a gift from Once Upon a Book Club, and I thought that was really sweet of them to include. Okay, day one. So day one says, with shaking hands, I peel off the tape holding it all together. Okay. All right, so. Ooh. The Bronte Sisters Mystery. Okay, and then this pen fell out. Write your own story. Okay. The Vanished Bride by Bella Ellis. So we get a book. Oh, that's pretty neat. That's not what I was expecting at all. Okay. I was thinking I was gonna get tape, but okay. That's pretty cool. I'm all about getting books, so cool. All right, so I got a book, and I don't know if this fell out of something else, but it felt like it fell out of the book, but maybe not. So this says write your own story. Maybe we'll find out later if it came from something else. All right, so day one is that book. Nice. So this next one, day two, is called Between the Pages, and this was one of the ones that I liked. So this girl, Marley, is gonna have a birthday, and her grandma gives her a gift. And the gift is that they have this gift after, if you're like an avid book reader or a real book lover, after you've read like 1,000 books, this gift opens up to where you can travel to stories, to books. And I thought that was cool because it was very different. I appreciated this story. It was very unique. And it wasn't a mushy-gushy story. It was just an adventure, and I like that. Sometimes I feel like there's a lot of like more sobby type stories, you know, and sometimes I just want something uplifting and, you know, time travel kind of stuff, and I've kind of been in the mood for that. So yeah, so they're book travelers. So I like that. It was different. It was refreshing to get something different. Day two is right here. So, all right, so here's day two, and it says Marley gets up and runs her fingers over her curtains as her latest quote weaves itself into the fabric. All right, so is it a curtain? That would be kind of an odd gift, but let's see. Oh, wow. This looks kind of like tape, like a weird tape. All right. Maybe like to make like a fort, like a curtain fort. Okay, okay, this is gonna be one I have to stand up for. Yeah, so, okay. So yeah, this is different quotes from different stories. So the top one is a quote from To Kill a Mockingbird. Then you have Catcher in the Rye, and it just keeps going. That's kind of neat, actually. I like that. So, and there's two of them. So you get two curtains. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, I really liked that second story a lot. That was a really good story. And I loved the curtains. That was a really nice gift. I like that. All right, so then the third story, where it says to open your gift, it says the switch itself was nothing special, but there was an artistic decal above it that was plain black and showed a girl reading a book, except it was made to look as if the girl was laying on the light switch cover itself, one leg dangling over the side as she read the book in her hand. And then you get this day three. So, oh cool. It's a light switch decal, and it says, shh, I'm reading. That's cool, I like that. So you put it on your light switch. Oh, that's so cool, I like this. All right. You know, I pictured it different in my mind. I like it more in person than what I had imagined. That was cool. All right, so far I'm liking these. So I got a book and all right. So day 4 says, She smiled to herself as she took the book with her out to the kitchen. All right, so day 4. It feels like a book. Kind of weighs like a book. And it's a book. Ooh. Ooh. Directions. Ooh. Oh, it's a recipe. Okay. So in this story, this family has a tradition where on Fridays they do pizza nights. And so they included this recipe here for pizza dough. So that's kind of neat. I've never made my own pizza dough, so that's awesome. And we get Ginny Moon, a novel by Benjamin Ludwig. All right, I don't know who he is, but I'm all about trying something new. New York Times bestselling author of The Rosie Project. Cool. All right, I look forward to that. So that's the second book that we get. Nice. All right, so here's day 5, and it says she took the fanny pack from Kit and clipped it around her waist before emptying the contents. So yeah, it is a fanny pack. And I remember reading this story, I'm like, it's gonna be a fanny pack. Yeah, no doubt. There we go. All right, so it matches my curtains. Yeah, little fanny pack. All right, that's cool. Just a plain little fanny pack. 2 zippers, one large one in the front, and then a little mini one here in the back. I guess you can put a little bit of my, ooh, oh, hey, check it out. I love these. Good thing I opened that, so you get a little hair clip. I love hair clips. Oh, that was cool. Nice. All right. Okay, day 6 was another one of the stories that I really liked. And this one's also a time travel type story. So I guess I just wanted to like really escape reality this time around. So the part where it says open your gift, it says a large rectangular shape of brown reflective fabric at least half my height rested on the ground just beyond the wall. I think that was the portal for him to travel. So, oh, so this is what we got. It says, I'm reading, it looks like it's probably for the car. It's super thin. See, it's super thin, and it has this here, this little elastic part here, I guess just to hold it together. I don't even know how. I don't know how this whole thing fit in here. I guess I'll have to play with it. That one's a little different. That one's a little unique, but okay. So day 7, I liked this story also. And this one, it kind of goes back and forth between 2 characters. So Felicity and Nick, they're going on a flight, they're going to the same event. And so it'll be like Felicity's perspective of what's happening, then Nick's, then Felicity's, and so it goes back and forth, and I liked that. And the story was really cute. So yeah, I liked this one. All right, I know what it is. It's a book. It says a brand new book sat snuggled against my old one, making it look frumpy in comparison. Yep. Okay, so yes, it's a book. So it's Heidi McLaughlin, After All. Ooh, something just fell. And she's also a New York Times bestselling author. So what fell out of that was her signature card. So I guess I get to put this in the book. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look in the other books to see if maybe there was one in there too. It had this paper on it also when I opened it. Oh, okay, so in the story, on that day, Nick writes Felicity a letter and puts it in her bag. So that's the letter. That's cute. And then a keychain from Once Upon a Book Club. There is no book so bad that it does not have something good in it. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So there's that keychain, kind of a green color. There we go. So it's kind of like a little soft green pastel-y color. That's a cute keychain. Oh, I like it. Very cute. So I did peek in the other books that I got to see if I got a signature card for those, and I did not. So far it's just on this one from Heidi McLaughlin. So I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, so in this part of the story, it says the miniature book is dusty with age. The cover is simple, Jane Eyre embroidered in gold thread. And when I read this story, I actually thought that maybe I was gonna get the book Jane Eyre. Obviously, it's not what it is because this is too small. And I was hoping I would get Jane Eyre because I've never read it and I want to. Okay, oh, that's so nice. So, little Christmas ornament Jane Eyre book. I like that. That's so cool. Aw, all right, I like that. I have to read Jane Eyre. I can't have this hanging on my Christmas tree and say I haven't read Jane Eyre. So here's day 9, and it says, on the nearest bookcase, I notice an unstable heap of books leaning against a bookend that bears a remarkable resemblance to me in my ball gown. So we're getting bookends, I take it. It's gotta be bookends. So, isn't that cute? So it looks like she's holding up the book, or the books. It's just a little, it's like leaning. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be leaning. But yeah, she looks like she's reading the book, and she's holding up the other books. And then here, it's like her cutout. That's really cool. I like that. Oh my gosh, I love these. I gotta say that they did pretty good. I like these a lot. All right, this is where I leave off, so 10. Here is day 10, so feels like another book. It says, I grin up at Caleb, plucking a familiar shape from his makeshift wrapping. Okay. So here's the book that we got, The Unlikely Adventures of the Shergill Sisters. Okay, so that seems neat. So this is the book. So that's 4 books. Nice. 3 were hardcover, 1 was paperback. And the paperback is the one we got the signature card on. I'm gonna stop for a second because now we are on book 11 and I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee. I'm gonna read my last 2 stories and then I'll be right back and I'll do the rest of the openings. All right, I'm back. So I'm all finished with the book. So we left off on book 11. So in book 11, we have this box here. It says warm up day 11, and what's highlighted says, speaking of traditions, his mother gently removes a bottle of Cabernet from the well-loved wine chiller in the middle of the table. So I was hoping it'd be like a bottle of wine, but no. Let's see. Oh, cool. Oh, this is neat. So I guess you put ice in this. It looks like a little ice bucket. You put ice in it and you can chill a nice bottle. So again, matches my curtains and my fanny pack. This is kind of neat. All right, I like that. Okay, and that one was a cute little story also. 11 was a cute story. And then here we go. The last one is book 12. And here is the gift. So, King, I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's spelled Z-E''EV. So let's say Ziev. King Ziev looked upon the tapestry, and his hand flew to his heart, where it lay frostbitten in his chest. All right, so let's open this guy up. I'm gonna have to stand again. It's like a canvasy, hard cloth with 3 little rings on it. So it has 3 rings up here, 1, 2, and 3. And it says the Velveteen Rabbit. And it has, I've never read the Velveteen Rabbit, so I'm guessing this is page 36 of it. So okay. Oh, and there's some more rings on the bottom also. Okay, maybe it's a wall decor. I'm not sure what this is, honestly. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but okay. All right, so that one I wasn't too fond of, but okay. So I'd say the 2 gifts I didn't care for was that and the whatever looks like a sun shader. I didn't really care for that. I think you can tell by my expression. That's I was trying to be nice, but those 2 I didn't care for. Everything else I really liked, so I'd say 10 out of 12. Me liking was a good thing. As far as the book, I would say I really liked 4 of the stories. Another 4 maybe I didn't like at all, and then the rest I thought were okay. So overall, I guess I didn't think it was all that, but it was, I don't know. Maybe if I was opening the gifts as I read along like I was supposed to, maybe it would have been more exciting. But yeah, I mean, it was cool. This is my first time doing one of the advents from them. And I would say after reading the book, because I was reading as just reading one after another, I had told myself that I probably wouldn't repurchase just because I wasn't really caring for the stories. But after opening the gifts, I really liked it and I got more excited about it. So I'm like, maybe next year I'll open the gifts as I read along and maybe I'll like it more. So I would repurchase, and that's really just more because the gifts were so good. And usually the gifts wouldn't have as much of an effect on me. I usually would be like, if I don't like the book, I don't care for it. So yeah, I'll try again at the end of, I guess, this year and see how this next one goes. But anyway, so there it is. I'm not sure if it's still available. If you go onceuponabookclub.com, I know they have some old boxes still available. I think you could still get this. So if you liked it and you like short stories, go for it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.